Today I'm going to do a trademark case study with Grey Goose Vodka. I'm Angela Langlot's trademark and copyright attorney, and you can find me here live on weekdays talking about trademark and copyright law. Go ahead and share this if you think other people might find it useful, and smash the like button so that you see me every time I go live. So I like to do case studies. Case studies are really interesting because it allows us to see real world applications of trademark and copyright law. So today I want to talk about everyone's favorite vodka, or at least my favorite vodka, Grey Goose. What can we learn from their trademarks? They have several registered trademarks, both for words and logos, and even the distinctive shape of their bottle. So I'm going to shrink myself, bleh, sounds like I've been drinking vodka, shrink myself into the corner, and we'll have a look. All right, so we're looking at the live Grey Goose marks. There are 14 of them. And what can we learn? So here they have registered as a trademark a slogan, "Live victoriously, Grey Goose." Let's go have a look at that. So you can see this is a slogan, but it's also part of a design mark. So we would call this a composite mark. And it means that they are protecting the words in the mark and the way that the mark is presented overall. So you can see this V is sort of this stylized goose, right? Cute. Let's look at the next one. Now this is kind of interesting. This is a registration for a bottle design. So one of the things that you can protect in trademark law is the packaging for your goods and services. Now, if your goods and services are vodka, they're going to have to come in a packaging because there's no other way to present them really unless it's from a tap, and vodka doesn't really come on tap. So it's kind of interesting to see that they have actually registered as a trademark their bottle design. So what does that mean? It means that nobody else can use that bottle design, that shape, the distinctive shape of the bottle for goods that are similar. So if you are looking to make spirits or liquor or beer or wine, you should use a different shape rather than this one. Let's see the next document. Now this is again marks for looks like a label for the bottle. So yes, that can be registered as a trademark too if it's distinctive and it's not descriptive somehow of the goods that are in the bottle. So that is that's a restriction. It has to be distinctive and not descriptive. They also have Grey Goose Entertainment, registered for entertainment services. And as you can see, this is definitely the same owner. It's Bacardi and Company who owns Grey Goose. So production of programs for television and film. That's kind of interesting. We would have to look and see what their specimen looks like to see how they're actually using that. But that's kind of interesting. You can learn a lot about a brand just by going in and looking at their trademarks. Oops, that was the previous one. Let's go to the next one. Again, another bottle design, right? So it's interesting to see the variation that they have registered in their designs. This is again another word mark. So nobody else can use Grey Goose Cherry Noir with their vodka or spirits because Grey Goose has a registered trademark on those words. Grey Goose Fly Beyond. That sounds like an interesting slogan, and apparently they have that registered for alcoholic beverages except beers. Here we have another bottle, another distinctive bottle registration with the distinctive design on it. Now, we're not talking about the shape of the bottle here because this is sort of an ordinary bottle shape that's common among spirits purveyors, but we're looking more at the design that's on the bottle. So we're looking at packaging, but not the actual shape of the packaging like we saw in the earlier example, but really the design that's on the packaging. This is a logo mark. So we have the Grey Goose lettering and then this distinctive design with the flying goose. So that's also protected. Grey Goose, world's best tasting vodka. Now, you'll notice something interesting here. They were required to disclaim the exclusive right to use world's best tasting vodka apart from the mark is shown. Why? Well, because world's best tasting vodka is merely laudatory, and that's a subset of merely descriptive. And recall that we don't allow people to register trademarks that are merely descriptive of their goods. Everyone has the right to say that their vodka is the best in the world as well. So they were required to disclaim, apart from the mark, as shown, the right to use world's best tasting vodka. Again, another Grey Goose. This looks like this one was canceled for whatever reason. Don't know why. Don't have time to talk about it either. This one also canceled. All right. And recall that they have an existing registration that we saw earlier for this very logo. So who knows why it was canceled? We'd have to go look into the record and see. And all of that is available for us to see because it's public record at the USPTO. This is another bottle registration, right, for the bottle, the configuration of the label on the bottle. And last but not least, Grey Goose, just the words Grey Goose in typeface. So there you see, we can learn a lot from a mark and how they're protecting their brand assets just by doing a search in the USPTO database for the mark and seeing what we can learn. I'm Angela Langlotz, trademark and copyright attorney. Find me online on Facebook, facebook.com/trademarkdoctor. On YouTube, there's a huge library. I probably have hundreds of videos there. Just go to YouTube, search Trademark Doctor. And you can find me at TrademarkDoctor.net. If you have questions or you want me to do a video about something in particular, leave me a comment below and I will cover whatever you want me to cover in a future live.